Good evening, everybody. It's the Demise podcast, number 21.
Really?
I don't know. I'm on like 20 or 21 or some
Random
shit.
numbers.
No, I'm serious. Oh, that's why you don't want the cat out.
Yeah.
Poor cat.
That's what you call a conehead.
Conehead. Hey, can someone open this over here?
I'm here to drink beers, not to play ping pong.
Hey, cheers, boys. Cheers,
Salud.
boys. Salute.
These are seasonal beers. Lagunitas brown sugar only comes around
Seasonal.
winter time.
Let's get this closer. I'll put it to Art since Art's a quiet man. Doesn't talk about it.
Man, what was that 7-Eleven pizza?
2 slices, boys.
2 for $2. Because it's fake.
I thought that was one big slice.
Because it's fake. And round table's real.
Round table is square.
Hey, so if you guys don't know, Demise is over here with 3/4 of the Scala Minucci Haddles. And we're drinking on, what are we sipping on, Art?
Brown sugar.
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 Brown with sugar.
Brown sugar.
Brown with sugar.
Dun-dun-dun-dun. So, yeah, fuck yourselves.
What's going on?
And that will conclude this episode.
That's it. That's the 21st or 22nd podcast. Hey, by the way, anyone out there like 7-Eleven pizza? Because this guy sure does over here.
I don't, but I've not eaten all day.
Hey, guess what? I've tried it before, and it's not half bad. It's like basically,
It's all greasy.
Bootleg Little Caesars.
yeah, it's a bootleg Little Caesars.
Yeah, it's not bad. If you're on the run, you need something real quick,
If you want the runs,
Yeah.
then this is the place to go.
if you want the runs and you're on a run, then you go to. Hey, what's that place in Seattle we went to? That pizza place?
Pizza.
Oh, we did. It's Spokane.
That wasn't even Spokane. That was like still Oregon. Pizza
Oh.
time.
No,
The
no,
pizza
no.
time was
No,
SeaTac.
the pizza.
Pizza time was SeaTac.
Oh, the one where I ate pizza?
The one where they had the boar's head pepperoni.
Oh, big old pepperonis. What is this, boar's head? The guy was just like, ha ha ha.
He's like, no, it's pepperoni.
Wasn't that
You're
in
like,
Seattle?
No, that was in.
Spokane.
Remember?
Oh, where we had the beers?
Yeah.
Zach Welt's Pizzeria?
Is that what it was?
Or was it
Whoa.
Pizzeria?
Let's see.
Let's.
I don't know what it's called. I really don't remember, but it was kind of like a bar.
Yeah, it was a bar / pizza joint, and then we right outside. Remember, was that church? And it was like a broken fence leading to a cross, and then after the cross is a fixed fence. To mean like
I don't remember that.
you don't.
A church?
It was
I remember it was hot as fuck. Remember it was all hot?
McLean's?
Yeah, sure.
Sure, guy.
Yeah. Whatever.
We'll go with that.
Shut up.
Sugar.
Taurus, relax.
I know we're having a podcast. We're gonna pick up all the
Relax.
feedback from your ass over here.
Did anyone feed you, bro?
Maybe not.
He's like,
Who
I gotta
knows?
check. Watch some porn, but then you guys showed up.
so watch some porno.
That's what I was doing in the car, and then the mice showed up.
I know, Demise showed up and ruined his jack-off session. There we go.
Oh, that's good lighting. Look at that cracker. White as fuck.
You like these hands?
Wait, how did you do fucking video?
Oh, nice picture.
Oh, there you go.
The boiler room.
Demise peed geest. 21 bitches. Forever 21.
Drink out these jeans.
Alright, I want my cousin to explain to the viewers the M.I.A. performance and why he thinks it was the greatest performance of all time. Come on.
Where do I start? Where do I start on this, man?
Well, it's your wife, first and foremost.
Well, start from the beginning.
First and foremost, I've been an M.I.A. fan. Actually, I haven't even been an M.I.A. fan. Maybe I didn't even become a fan when that song blew up. Paper Planes. When Paper Planes blew up, and I was like, that was a cool song, but I didn't really look into her. I didn't really look into her until maybe
Sorry.
5 or 6 years ago. It was 2017. So like maybe 2012 or something. I really started to dive into her earlier albums before Paper Planes. And I'd never heard anything like it before. I was like, this is so fucking cool. It's really noisy, really abstract, like in-your-face dance, like loud, different, unique sound that I've never heard. And that's rare to find now, I feel like. So,
Yep. It's weird, all the shit.
so I kind of was like, I listened to her album all the way through. And it's really, really noisy. Like, a lot of people can't. They can't even grasp it because it's like really is
hard to digest.
Hard to digest a little bit. Kind of like like M.I.A or something. People don't know the timings and the complexity of it. They just hear like a fucking vacuum or whatever. I don't know what they hear, but it's not easy to digest for the average ear. But there are moments in it where it's very dancey and catchy too. So I fucking fell in love with her. You know what I mean? Kind of.
Hey, she looked hella good in that video too. I was like, her hair.
No, she looks great.
Woo!
She looks great.
40 plus.
I've been trying to see her for a long ass time, dude. But she's always had problems with touring and shit to America because of her visa and because of her background of her father was in a terrorist group in the Tamil Tigers in Sri Lanka. So she had to become a refugee and flee to England with her mom, and she was a refugee before she got her citizenship in England, so she never got her citizenship in America.
Damn.
So it's hard for her to play shows here.
Yeah.
And when she does, it's usually like a festival, and I'm like, I'm done with festivals, dude. Festivals are cool when I was like in my early 20s, shit like that, where you want to be out there all fucking day, but it's like, what am I going to do? Go to a festival and see 10 other bands just to see M.I.A.? At the end of the day, and I'm going to be fucking, like, burnt the fuck out? Nah. So for me to get this opportunity at Fox Theater to see M.I.A. for $50,
Oakland, baby.
up close and personal Oakland, I had to do it. So I did it immediately. My friend told me about it, and I was like, boom. As soon as they went on sale, boom, I got 2 tickets just to see if I could bring anybody. But it's hard to bring someone who she doesn't have a huge fan base. She's kind of like a cult following, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
well, I bet you like half the fucking audience is there because of that song. That fucking Planes.
Yeah. I just heard like the conversation
shit.
of these 2 people next to me, like one Indian girl and an Indian guy. I think the guy was gay, and he goes, to be honest with you, I've only heard like 2 songs of hers. And then his friend was like, "You fucking serious?" Like she was like all like offended by it. And I'm like, man, get out of it. Get out of my space. I know every song. I have every album.
Even the singles?
No, I don't have all of it, but I've heard all the singles. And it was cool that she actually played some of them. So, that being said, dude.
She's a whore. She's a filthy whore. That being
said, they had the opening act, which I was wondering about that too. There was an opening act. It was some gay female rapper, gay as an homosexual. Female rapper from San Francisco, which was cool for what it was, But then there was this long break. Of
50 fucking minutes, right?
Hour and 50 minutes of setting up.
Oh.
Then after waiting, the DJ just kind of hypes you up for like a half hour. Like, can you get the show on the road? Next thing you know, it's like fucking almost 11 o'clock. And the show... The doors open at 8, or the doors probably open earlier than that.
Wait, so there's only one opening act?
There's only one opening act. There was all this downtime, and then there was the hype man, his name was DJ Tiger, and he was the DJ for M.I.A. And so then she finally comes out, right? And we're like, well, fucking finally. She starts doing her thing, and everything sounded all cool, but then it kind of sounded like unrehearsed. And by unrehearsed, I mean, like, I don't know what happened on her time off, but if I'm about to play a big show and I'm headlining a big show, I'm rehearsing or meditating or something up until the moment of when I'm hitting the stage.
Well, you want to give your fans a fucking show.
Yeah, you want to give yourself.
Look at Deftones. When we saw them, Chino's voice was fucking gold. I swear to God. I was going to resort back to my main man right there.
But get on page. All she had to do was get on the same page with her DJ. It's just her and her DJ. There's only 2 people. You don't need to be on page with your dancers. The other, what do you call it? The hype man, which is the girl named Cherry or whatever. She does her own thing. She chimes in whenever she needs to chime in and just say, to enunciate the lyrics, M.I.A.'s lyrics. But when you're not on page with the DJ, who's the one mixing the songs and making the songs all come together, and he is your set, he is the root of your set, and you're not coming in, and you don't even know the transitions to your own songs. Like, where did I don't get it. Like, you've played these songs thousands of times for years, and you're gonna miss your cue? But when it first happened, I went, oh, maybe it's the monitors, maybe they're delayed. But I have shit on my phone, video, like, evidence of her just, like, clearly fucking up. And you can see her body language, like, oh, fuck, I miss it, but I'll just come in 2 bars later. Like, nah, bitch, I fucking caught you. Like, you come in. Like, no one else cares.
No, you know what it is? It's like, you can't fool me. You can't fool me. It's like she's trying to fool you and shit. That's like, it's personal.
Like, there's a reason why, like, on the record, it sounds so sick. When you come in right there, it doesn't work when you have two measures of just the music. Like, verse, chorus, back to the verse, and then it's like, when there's these, like, strange little gaps, you're like, when you go to see someone, right? When you go to see someone, it's pretty fucking sick when they almost nail it like their fucking CD, right?
Exactly.
Right? It's cool to see someone like Primus. It's cool, like Primus or something. If they go off into like a tangent and a little jam off, that's cool. And they're improvising, they're jamming off, and they come back into a song. That's cool. As a band, it's cool. But as a rapper, if you want to like fuck around and do little remixes and shit, like Beastie Boys do that too, but they're still on point. They're still on cue. Like if you watch Beastie Boys live, they ain't missing their fucking cue. Yeah. They ain't missing their timing. And there's 3 of them.
You want to hear that shit? No. Or fucking
tit for tit.
Like up to
tit for tit.
Par with
that was, I was just like kind of disappointing that like I'm calling her out. I'm seeing her mistakes and everything, and it's like everybody makes mistakes. Everybody has off days and shit like that. Everybody's off nights. But for me to be that amped up, and maybe I had my expectations a little bit too high because I fucking love her. But I'm just like, come on, man. I can't be the only one that was disappointed that day. Can't.
You might have, because other people might be fucking fake and just be like, oh,
have you seen like
for just that one song?
Huh?
Have you looked up like reviews for the show?
I was actually looking at that to try and find something like that, but I couldn't find anything like that. I was like trying to look for reviews, like, because I wanted to not even put my 10 cents in, but I wanted to like fucking hear what other people had to say. Because I was just like, why didn't you just give it your all? Like, some of the songs are a little bit like technical and have weird little like transitions and shit like that, but they're your songs. You wrote them. So why are you missing them? Did you not rehearse, or were you drunk, or did you not give a fuck? Because it's got to be one of those 3, if not all 3.
It sounds like she didn't give a fuck, really, because she tried to play it off, right? She tried to like the audience is dumb. Is that what it made it seem like?
Yeah. That's kind of how, like, and I knew it, and I'm going, I'm into it, I'm going, fucking, and then all of a sudden she misses a part, and I'm going, wait a minute.
That's not how that song goes.
Wait a minute, you came in 2 bars late. Now you're not going to be able to finish your verse, or you're going to finish your verse late, and then your chorus is going to be cut off. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? There's only so many bars in a verse, and it's like dance, rap, hip-hop, whatever you want to call it. So if you miss 2 bars, you can't just come in straight up and act like nothing happened.
Yep.
Because then you gotta be on the same page with the DJ. Now the rest of the pattern, the whole pattern of the rest of the song is fucked.
Yeah.
So
I've done that at my Demise performances where I fuck up, and it's a beat. So when the beat's playing, the DJ, you just give them a fucking MP3, or they used to take CDs, but not anymore. And if you fuck up, your beat's just gonna play how you layered it out. So I was like, fuck, the whole thing's fucked. That means that, because I came in earlier, so it threw me off, and it made me start forgetting my words, because then the chorus came in early too. So I was like, fuck, what am I supposed to do? And then, or no, late. I don't know what I did, but all I know is at the end I had to come up with 4 more bars. He's seen me perform my Demise shit. It's cool little experience. A little fucking Demise over there with his little nutsack going, hey, everybody, hear me rap. But other than that, if you fuck up, I fuck up, nobody knows I do. Because they don't know that I don't have songs that are like well known or anything like that.
Yeah.
But for M.I.A. to do something like that, if she apologizes and she's like, I'm so sorry, everybody. I've just been there. She didn't even apologize or nothing else.
Why would she?
A fucking apology, bitch!
Then halfway through the show, maybe she played like, 8 songs or whatever. She did like 8 songs. Then they just disappeared, all of them. For like 15 minutes. 10 to 15 minutes.
And then it was over?
And then they came back like they didn't, like nothing happened. I thought like, well, maybe they're going to go give Cherry or something like that some hydrate her or fucking smack her in the face or something. To check. Maybe they're going to
take her to the hospital.
I don't know. It was just so abrupt. They just left. And I thought, oh, the DJ's going to stay out here and play some music while she's doing a costume change or something.
That was probably their encore then.
No, because they played like fucking 8 more songs after that.
It was a break.
Maybe that's the encore.
Encore's
Hey,
8 songs?
You never know.
One thing that I saw that was fucking dope as fuck that I realized like that's pretty dope of a band to do was fucking Deicide. They're in England. They're in fucking London, right? And it's on DVD. Dave Suzuki from Vital Remains was on guitar. They replaced the original guitar players. And then it's a long ass set.
Dave Suzuki?
Yeah, the guitar player and drummer for Vital Remains. Not anymore.
Ichiro Suzuki's brother.
Yeah.
One of them played baseball, one of them plays metal.
Yeah.
They're both
Wait, before I forget, fucking, he's like, oh yeah, he's like, yeah, we're not gonna do a fucking encore like some of those other bands or whatever he said. The way he said it was fucking dope, because it's just like, oh no, he's like, we're not gonna do a encore like some of those bands from England or something like that. And he's in England, London, and everyone just starts saying like, fuck yeah, because when you think about an encore, it's kind of gay in a way. Like, everyone leaves and then they come back and then everyone starts clapping again. It's hella predictable. But Glenn Benton, even though everyone hates his fucking balls,
You can't really do encores anymore because they're like, venues are like, after this, you're done.
You're done. All I know is just he put it in the funniest way. He was just like, yeah, I'll leave that for some bands from fucking England or some shit. Here we want to hear those dude, and everyone's like, ooh. So the encore is good, but at the same time, it is kind of corny in a way.
I think encore should be just like a song or 2, not like 3 or 4 songs.
That was the other thing. It was like,
Oh no, wait, not an encore. What is it when you leave and you come back?
it's an encore.
Oh, an encore.
Yeah. They're like pre-planned now though.
Just like they wanted us to do at our last...
Like, yeah.
At our last Caravan show, hey, Podkeys,
Like,
vlog, everybody. I want to give a shout out to Caravan, man. The Caravan has showed nothing but love. They've put money in our fucking pockets to use when we're on our fucking tour in Seattle, man.
Dude, why are we
Remember
not
that shit?
refrigerating these?
Because we're in the Keys. Hey, I want to thank the Caravan, San Jose, California, fucking downtown San Jose, for giving us checks, man. You guys supported us. For reals, I blew it all on hookers. And I blew it all on beer at the Caravan.
Pizza time.
Pizza team. Remember?
Yeah.
And I was just like, fuck. And I was like, what are we going to do with the checks? So I told my mom, can you put these in your fucking
Save
bank
those
account?
bad
Because I didn't
boys.
have a bank account. And then I was like, Mom, we need the money. And she's like,
Yes.
I took some interest. I texted you.
I took $20.
I text you. Oh, fucking. Come a little closer. Oh, look at. In that camera, the good
Taurus.
Taurus is here.
Get in here.
Oh, so you want to know what I felt like
Oh yeah.
on Tuesday? Cause Tuesday was a pretty fucking sad day for me, in a way. bittersweet
Down,
moment
buddy.
because
Down.
the opportunity.
Torres, down.
Down, my friend.
Down. Torres, crate.
You guys already know Demise loves music. I fucking love music, rap, Scholar Boys, and VR shit. I need to get all this shit out. I want to get it all out. But I have a girlfriend and a son now. My son's 6 months old, so he needs someone there 24/7.
He needs the TLC.
10 to 11K. So he needs constant attention right now in this time, and I feel like I'm stuck. I feel like I'm fucking stuck. But I love my son. I have to fucking do this shit. I'll never blame it on my son. Like, you're the reason why, because that's fucked up. But with this opportunity in Oregon, I was like thinking about it, and like me and him were talking, and I was just like, fuck. If I did not have my son and my girlfriend, my ass would have been up there for 3 fucking weeks, whatever the fuck, and then I would have found some type of part-time. I was just overthinking all kinds of shit. I was like, I would have done this, I would have done that. I would have fucking got a job at some little restaurant shit and be like, hey, I'm from the Bay. They would have seen my work ethic. They would have been like, hey, you're fucking da-da-da. And then after that, I go jam with these boys and then fucking stay up 24/7, make some VR shit, whatever the fuck. And then I go, but I can't because I got my baby boy here. And then that, on Tuesday, I was like, holy fuck. I can't just go and do stuff now. Like, I can't just go up to Oregon, like when we went on the little tour, whatever you want to call it. And I was like, wow, man, like, you really got yourself into a fucking big one. And that, it sucked, because I was like, no, dude, Demise, you're not fucking, you're not like that, man. Like, you can deal with this, you can handle it. You just, the time your son's going to get older, you're going to be able to have your mom and your girlfriend and the family watch him while you go off and do your business trips, basically, with these boys or whatever the fuck. But then the other part of my brain was saying, like, it was super negative, like, oh, you fucked up. You fucked up big time, boy. Like, you fucked up your whole plans of future, of music and everything. And that's what really fucked me up. And you know how your brain does that, like, conflicts with it? Like, oh, I'm happy today or I'm sad today or whatever the fuck. So I was like, fuck. And then my girlfriend texted me, too. She's like, oh, by the way, she's like, I got the job at Wells Fargo. And I was like, fuck yeah, congratulations. That puts even more of a constraint on my time. Because she's going to be working a little more hours, more pay, which is good. So it's a good thing, but then it's also like, fuck. So there is a little light at the end of the fucking tunnel. My son's going to get older. I could leverage my, mom, what do you want? I'll give you babysitting money if I can go to Oregon for like 5 fucking days or a week or some shit to handle this with the boys, because I love everything we do. Because like the music that we make, like you said, that's one of the best things you've ever been a part of, out of all the bands and shit. And I told my girlfriend, I told her while I was sitting there, I was like, this is not something that comes very often. It's very unique. You, Dave, and me, it's super fucking unique. And I'm like, it's either just gonna be there for us to fucking fuck with, or we can definitely put some fucking music out and have it, and it'll grow on people, or it won't be anything at all. And I was like, fuck. So all that shit on Tuesday, I was thinking about it at work, and I was like, fuck, what am I gonna do? And then I realized, I was like, I can't rush anything. I have to plan everything out perfectly. I have to tell my girlfriend's family and her and my mom, like, I will be going to Oregon for a few days to do this stuff, and then I'll come back. So, it's the whole conflict between, like, if I never would have got my girl and my kid type thingy, but I can't ever think about that because it happened. So that's what I was thinking about Tuesday, and I was fucking stressed.
And not to compare my life to yours or anything, but that's another reason why I am so interested in doing this and a little bit more lenient and not holding back and doing this, is because I look at like where I'm at, I look how much I love music, and not having a job at the moment, not having a girlfriend or a wife, not having a kid, having a car that's paid off, having
Time.
a work background and time and having this opportunity. It's right there in front of you. Like,
Time is your greatest asset.
like Dave got this opportunity to go up there, like what a cool fucking like gig. Like if I got that opportunity when I was his age, I'd take it like that. So for me to get the same opportunity and more or less, it's fucking why not? Why not just go try and see what it's all about? That's you know what I mean? Like
No, you're right. You're fucking.
and
See, that's the hard thing is that now I got my little family over there. So it's
Yeah.
like, but there is a way to do it.
No,
For
yeah,
me,
yeah.
but for you, like, I'm
I
like,
think,
damn,
like,
cuz,
when I-
hell yeah, you should go.
when I go, it's like obviously I'll work. I'll get a place. I'll work. If not there, and somewhere else, or if not there, somewhere else. Like you just find ways to survive. Like that's you're human. Like that's what we were like naturally we're supposed to do.
Adapt.
We're supposed to adapt. Yeah, and to have this opportunity though, and like say like a job like opening for us is kind of cool, and then obviously to play music with people that I know is cool. But at the same time, I'm not gonna take it out of the picture of playing music with other people too. Like I'll go on Craigslist or I'll go to bars and see other bands. I'll go on Craigslist and tell local.
All right, this
bands that I'm
podcast
looking
is
for
over,
fucking
Doug.
Singer and
We're
shit like
done.
that.
We're done.
Wrap it up.
Wrap it up. Art's not going anywhere.
I'm not taking.
I'm taking time. No, you're right. You're right. Look at the bands that we all listen to, right? They all have side projects because it's it's in you to make music, period. With one band, two bands, three bands, or side projects. Every fucking Chino, fucking Corey Taylor.
The only reason I'm mentioning that is because you're not going to be there. So me, Dave, and Art, we're going to be writing, like, religiously writing.
Yep.
Like, just fucking just writing like crazy because of the luxury of that we're going to have of having the warehouse. And we're all right
That's
there.
the one thing that was on my mind too. I was
The
like,
environment. It's
if
always,
they're going to
there's
replace me.
No,
I
we're
was
not
like,
going to replace you with
fuck.
Scala, but
Yeah, with me.
that's the thing. I was like, well,
Placebo drums.
there's going to be Scala. We're going to be writing all the string shit, and then we're going to be emailing it to you so that you could fucking come up with the ideas and then come
Play that Junior
come
Waps.
back up for whatever 5 days or whatever, and you can just drum it out. You already
Yes.
have you already have it mapped out the songs that we have written.
See, that's the shitty
But
part.
I need to keep myself busy, just like
Yes.
you do.
Yes.
I want to do like something like with vocals.
That
and shit
singing
like
thing
that.
was dope as
something like that. Like I'll fucking sing in a jazz band or some shit. I'm good.
See, that's the thing, cuz that thing that you did it. Like, you didn't even think about it, you just did it, right?
Yeah.
So it's beautiful.
So James,
Hello. You just did it. It's out there. I mean, you have it out in,
Yeah.
in the universe now. So you can just listen back and be like,
I should put it out on.
Well, it's on his laptop.
Just put it on YouTube for the ladies.
for the news.
For all 6 of my subscribers.
For the 3 watchers on Instagram.
Yes.
Alright, what do you got? On
What?
Spokane, Bend.
Spokane?
No, Bend.
Bend?
Oh,
We'll see how it goes.
it was.
Still not approved yet, so I can't fantasize too much.
Yeah. The human mind is the one thing that could just fuck your whole life up. Like, Tuesday was one of those moments where it was like, you fucked your
Your
life
brain's
up, buddy.
just going
Clashing.
at 100
Clashing.
miles an hour.
It's going like fucking full speed, and I was like, I gotta do this for, it's like, what am I gonna do? What the fuck am I gonna do? And I was like, the only thing you can do is fucking map it out, plan it out the best you can, and do not overanalyze shit. Go for it. Like that song you did, you just went for it. All those new songs you did, just going for it. That's that's one thing that is tough in life, man. But I'm just like, you know what? Don't ever think about if you could change it, because you can't. For me. But if you get the time off, Just
Road
zip
trip,
Time to
money.
go sleep on the floor.
See,
but
I wanna go
in
with
the,
you
in the
guys.
offices though.
Huh?
In the offices, in a sleeping bag, double sleep.
Well, guess what? Art's gonna get pulled over every day. They're gonna be like,
What about Dave's house? You got Dave. He had his Asian girlfriend. He got Bravo.
oh yeah,
That's like the most
baby.
that's like the most diverse house in order.
No, I looked up the there's 18% Hispanic Latino.
Oh yeah.
18%, and then it's like 80-something% white. And then this, so it's like besides
5% Middle Eastern Italian.
Middle Eastern. So it's mainly white, but there's the next majority is Hispanic. Oh, I ran out of
Running out of tape.
ran
Running out of VHS tapes.
I texted just
the Schmidt.
no, I didn't. Actually, I thought I. No, we gotta feed him.
I got you, but you're right here.
Yeah,
Yeah, Casey. Shit.
I'll feed him, but I thought I texted Joey. Well, I guess I didn't.
Give the dog a slice.
Well, he just ran over to my room like, motherfucker, feed me. Like, he had the look, like, Casey fucked up.
I just got
It's
here.
not even his job, though.
Casey just sitting around.
I know, right? It's
Not
just to
like-
be nice.
But I would say me and Casey feed him. As a team, we feed him as often as Joey does.
Yeah,
Oh, nice.
yeah.
Joey forgets.
I was gonna.
He's
like,
too blazed out of his mind.
He's at work. He's closing.
What's up with his hair?
Who's? James's?
No, Joey's.
Oh, he
I don't like
cut
it. I know, I don't like it.
Oh yeah, that's right. He cut it a long ass time ago, but you haven't seen him in a while.
Mm-mm. It's all short. It's like mine. No, I'm kidding. It's a little like.
Oh man.
He's got a little side thing going on. It's like. Yeah, man. So that was the fucking thought in my mind. I'm like,
We all go through like shit like that when we think about like, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
you overthink things.
overthink things.
but
Like I do that a lot.
And then you
I overthink.
You
shit a
overthink
lot
and then you
sometimes.
fantasize. You're like, ah.
But I that's one thing I'm like not doing about this. I'm thinking about it. I'm like,
Just let it
it's
go.
not
once,
even.
let
It's
it
like
flow.
this is like no. This is very much like realistic perspective. Like I look at it and go, this is all kind of there for the taking. If I want it, I can make this happen. It's not like something far fetched. Like I feel like I'm gonna be. You know what? I'm gonna join the minor league baseball system tomorrow. You know what I mean?
Well-
It's not like unrealistic.
One of the things that you said that stuck in my mind was when that thing you said when you went to that interview and shit.
Yeah, and then well, like
Tell her about that one?
I was explaining that to like cousin Jay, and cousin Jay was like, "Well, you can't run away." You know,
No,
I'm like,
don't
dude, it's
talk-
not
'cause
like that. It's
we
not
were
like I'm
talking
running
about
away.
that shit.
It's like I'm trying to do what I love here, but then I'm similar to you when it comes to passions. I like food and I like music. So
Art likes
I like
pussy.
cooking. I like
Cocaine.
cooking.
Like a lot of stuff.
Cooking, I like eating, and I like music. Listening to it and writing it. I would much rather listen to a CD from front to back, or a record from front to back, or an album from front to back, one that I've heard or not heard, than watch a movie. Or watch a television series. And people think I'm fucking crazy.
Me
when they
too.
go, you should watch fucking whatever, fuck, The
It's
Wire.
like, nah,
It's like,
my
nah, I
life's
don't
a fucking movie over
Yeah,
here.
I don't want to fucking get sucked in to 7 hours of a fucking of some series when those 7 hours that I spent watching that could have been
7 albums.
could have been 7 albums.
Seven
It's like
words.
people don't understand like the
Creativity behind that.
yeah, people don't understand. A lot of people are not gonna understand like the fucking mindset of a musician and how fucked up we really are. But
Hey, by the way, we love
What?
you, Jay. We're not fucking talking shit, but you have a one-track mind over here.
nah, well, Jay's a workaholic and he's got a kid and he loves his kid and he loves his wife. He goes to work, loves his wife, loves his kid, puts food on the table, and fucking chills.
And says,
That's
"That's it. Close my doors. Don't let anyone in." And I come over with the baby. He's like,
Yeah.
he's like, we don't want any. Opens the door. I was just laughing my ass off. And then he grabs the baby phone. He's like,
But what happened, and I'm not alone. This has happened to a lot of people. I mean, like when he showed me the interview of Clown from Slipknot, he had a realization. He had like it's an epiphany, but it's a realistic epiphany.
Yes.
You know, like you could wake up tomorrow and be like, yo, I want to be fucking underwater welder. And you're like, yeah, well, that's not gonna happen because I don't have the skill set for it. But if I wake up tomorrow and be like, you know what, I want to go play music, and there's all these outlets that make it possible, why the fuck wouldn't I? I woke up, and I left the house an hour and a half early to go to a fucking interview to become a cook, and I was late. And it was only in Mountain View. It wasn't in San Francisco. It was just in a couple cities over, and I was late. And the interview was fine, everything was good, and I'm sitting in the car, just pissed off at like Silicon Valley, what it's become, and like I'm going.
It's a fucking shithole.
I just worked retail and grocery store for 3 or 4 years. Before that, I worked sheet metal, which is a different animal because you're just in a warehouse all day, and you're not really experiencing retail. You're not experiencing the clientele, the people. You know, in retail, you experience the person from all 365 days of the year. From their attitudes change. There's the summer, people come and get their meat because they want to grill. And I worked in the meat department. And then there's the winter where people come and get their shit because they want big roasts. And people are fucking weird. And I realize I'm risking my life every day cutting with knives in cold conditions and on wet floors with knives and
sickness and driving to work. You're risking your life.
Yeah,
anytime
that's
dumb fucking.
You gotta drive to work. Like even if I work in Bend, I'm gonna drive 10 minutes to get to work. Everything's closer, but I'm still gonna drive to work. But driving to work and just the traffic to fucking get here. Just the traffic to get here was fucking insane. I'm like, fuck, and it's only gonna get worse. It's only gonna get worse, dude. You could see what do they keep building here? They're not building more roads. They're building more condos.
And condos.
Stacked
more
on
people,
stacked
yeah,
on
more
stacked
people.
On stacked on stacked. Stacking that shit like Jenga until it's like a fucking ant farm over here, dude. And I'm like, bro, I can't even fucking get to an interview on time, even though I leave an hour and a half early and I prepare.
And you didn't have there was no. Let me ask you this: on your way there, it took that long. Were there any accidents that you saw? Or imagine when there's
Five.
No. What I was gonna say was
At least
if a road was closed down, or because to get to the place where I work at, I was taking the Alameda. The fucking lights weren't working.
Yeah.
So all the cars, usually it's smooth going, and then it was just fucked because the lights weren't working. And I was like, that's why I fucking leave. I leave 2 hours before I start work. Today,
that's crazy though. That's crazy.
I find things to do though. I make videos and PDs.
No, that is true. That is true. We find shit to do, but it's like
it shouldn't be like that though. I make it work like that, but for other people.
And I'm not like making excuses for myself, but who the fuck puts an interview at 8 in the morning? 8 in the morning?
No, that's good. They're probably the managers, right? They're probably there at fucking 6 a.m. and shit.
Yeah, but like I've never had an interview at 8 in the morning. It's always been like noon or 2.
I have.
Okay, but anyway, fucking I had always like when I worked at Whole Foods and Sprouts, I always closed or opened. So I either started at 4:30 in the morning or 5:30 in the morning. No traffic. No traffic when you go home, right? Ain't no traffic before 5.
Nope.
And there ain't no traffic. Very little.
Sometimes when you go home.
Not bumper to bumper
You'll
traffic.
catch the end of it.
Maybe when you go home, there might be a little bit. And then, okay, if you start at 2, there ain't no traffic. Not going that way. And there definitely ain't no traffic going home at 10:30. Like, no matter what direction you're going in. Everyone's at home, whatever. And that shit, because,
No, you're right about that.
But,
you have to find the time. Do you want to be in the fucking rat race, or do you want to be smarter and find a place to work where you can avoid all that shit? That's what I did. I was like, fuck this bullshit. Fuck this rat race shit. I'm going to avoid it, so I got to go before everyone gets on the road, and I got to leave before everyone gets back on the road. So I leave before, I go there, I get the fucking work done, and then, I work with people that complain all the fucking time. Even at the other place, they always complain about shit. I'm like, you don't need to be here. And they're like, what do you mean? I need my money. I'm like, you need your money? Well, I made it so where the fucking paycheck comes in, half of it's already in saving already. The rest of it is strictly on the necessities. Nothing else. And then the savings is one of them, rainy day fund. You fucking gotta have a backup. If your car, remember my car got towed at Rick's, I had fucking $300. 2 years ago, I never thought like that. I would have been like, what the fuck? But now I'm just like, $300, there you go. So like, you have to be smart about it. That when people say work smart, not harder, it's fucking true. It's fucking really true. That's why a lot of people complain about the managers. Oh, like Cousin Jay. Yeah, we're talking about too. He's like, oh, the managers are fucking assholes. And then I'm like, but they have to deal with you. And my mom was like, and then he was like, what do you mean, Ace? What do you mean? I was like, look, they have to deal with your ass. You're a fucking nutcase. And he's like, no, I'm a hard worker. I was like, you're a hard worker. And then he's like, I'll have a heart attack next year and die. There we go. Tanya, I'll just die next year. And I was like, see, that's why they're managers, because they work with their mind, not with their body. You work with your body forever, you're not gonna last until die. You're working hard, but you're working in circles. You're gonna die. If you work with your mind, you work less physically, more mentally, you make more money.
So you're saying I should be an R&B singer?
Yes, exactly. After that song.
I gotta just touch up the end of that shit, like he was saying, change the harmony an octave lower or something. I think it'll work.
You were doing some sick ass shit on that song. I was like, fuck.
I never showed anybody that song before. Gave a little special treat today.
That's the
Sneak peek. Let's put some hockey on mute. Something visual. Don't worry, I'm not getting off the podcast, but
Speed Keist is over again.
Where the bees?
And where the bees? Here, I'll be
these are in the fridge where they belong.
They're on the fucking freezer! Oh! Oh yeah, boys. There you go, lad. Hey, can you keep the pod?
Oh,
Keep
yeah.
it going. Keep
It's
it going. No, what I was saying was, Art, talk to the pod keys. Just
Hey, keep
listen
going.
to you.
It's
There's a lot of dead
Thursday.
air right now.
It's Thursday.
Tell them your life story.
I don't work tomorrow.
Tell them you're born in TJ.
I was born over off the key.
Oh, you're at the hospital?
Yeah.
Oh shit, I used to go there.
Dictator, right? Do whatever he wants.
Mute it!
I'm trying over here.
To some extent, that may be even.
I'm hanging out with Taurus.
We got Joey's liberal news over here.
Fucking liberal.
What's this, YouTube?
Hey, Joe Rogan changed his stats. He used to be super liberal, but now he's like, he gave up on it. He's like, liberals are actually fucking retarded. But he's like,
It only
conservative.
takes a matter of time. Like,
No, but he's like,
most liberals do kind of end up converting because they start to realize that it's unrealistic.
well, guess what he realized too? He's like, conservatives are fucking crazy. He's like, I just don't. He just stands on his own shit.
He's more like balanced libertarian.
Exactly.
You watch, or you hear Jamie Josta's podcast?
Who?
Josta Show?
I don't know what the fuck that is. I gotta listen.
Vocalist I hate
Have you
breed.
heard
Oh, really?
Demise's podcast?
Demise's Peed Keys. Some of them get a lot of views. Some of these Peed Keys, more than like my other ones where I'm sitting in the car like, your life is crazy, man. People are like, who is this crackhead?
Yeah, talk about aliens.
Aliens
Aliens.
in universe and consciousness. Oh fuck yeah.
Oh.
Oh shit.
Oh shit. Oh shit, he's slugging him.
Can't show that on the podcast.
Can't
Motherfucker just got slugged.
show that on the Peed Keys. Well, I opened that one for you.
Thank you, sir.
Even though,
No, you didn't.
no, I did.
What's up, Taurus?
Oh, Oh, I put the cat back on because I thought you were going to finish with that.
Put it back on.
Yeah.
Fucking cat back on.
Oh.
Fucking
Oh, there you go.
go.
There you go. You
Mama
mama.
Lucas. Toys, would you get down? Get down.
Hey, can you stop? Can you press stop on the
Which
on
one?
the garage bean